Hey everyone, welcome back to our Legacy Dynasty with the Nevada Wolfpack here in Obscure Victories Gaming. We are in Week 3, Season 1, coming off a huge win against Oregon. Unfortunately, I did not record the video segment. I hit record on the Xbox, something happened, I got 3 seconds and that was it. I didn't realize it until almost at the end of the episode there. Maybe you kind of caught on that I kind of realized it and just kind of cut the episode short. I didn't know what I was going to do, and I decided to just use the audio. So hopefully you enjoyed that radio broadcast, we'll call it. But regardless, it was a big win. We do have to change some of the gameplay sliders here. So, this is what I had them at. Oh, so maybe I didn't adjust the sliders. Or do they reset? Injuries down. Wow. I mean, everything is CPU. Okay, so everything was up. But to get this episode going, let's jump into recruiting. So we've got 95 points to use. We're looking good on May, although Southern Cal is making a move here. We've got all the points into them. Yeah, we got aspirational going. It's a C-, A-, B+. I think that A- is good, although it is his second motivation. So I don't know how big of a difference that makes. And his number one motivation is a C-. So I think we'll keep it like this for this week, and we'll kind of see what Southern Cal does after this week. Rawlings, for some reason, we only have 40 on. Stanford's going to make some ground here, so we're gonna get him to 50. And again, with visits, I just don't know that it's worth it to have him come in for a visit with the schedule we have. And when I was creating the schedule, I didn't really think about visits necessarily, so that came back to bite me. We don't have any solid competition for a visit. But here, trying to pick his perfect pitch. Looks like we got it here with Conference Spotlight. I like that. Remigio looks like a really good physical wide receiver. 6'5", 216. We could really use that. He's not a top 5 yet. We'll keep him at 50. Nieto is a route runner. 6'1", 193. Tempted to scout him, but he is a 4-star. So I don't think I'm going to. We're making good ground here against Oregon State, Washington, and Washington State. Put 50 on Sprinkle last week. Tight end, vertical threat, 85 speed. I mean, this is what I'm looking for. And he looks like a solid tight end. McPherson, a gem left end. Speed is only at 75, but he's a run stopper. And 75 speed for a run stopper, I think, is pretty good. 87 strength, 85 block shedding. I think he is going to get some physical abilities here. I think they can earn them based on their ratings. At least that's how I understand it. So he looks good. 4-star guy. We'll keep 65 on him. Hopefully Stanford kind of pulls off. Kafka, another good right end. Speed rusher. Oregon, Arizona jumping in the mix here, but I think we're gaining more ground. So that's looking good. Oops, hit B. Shaw we pulled off last week. I just don't think a D tackle is a big need of ours. So we moved on from him. Those teams will catch up. But we do get a lot of influences for our scholarship. So that's good. We'll keep that up. Wong, middle linebacker. And he's a bust, so he's a normal dev guy. But I think where we're at in our program, his 86 speed, all of his other grades look really good for a pass coverage guy. And so with normal dev, we'll take him for now if he's willing to come here. Merriman, 4-star corner. We're the only team offering him. I think we just put 50 on him last week. I can't really tell with our bar there, but it actually looks like Florida State has more interest than us. It'd be great to sign him. Polanco, I think, is a possession tight end, 4-star. We're the only team that's offered him. We've got points on him, so we're going to keep him as is. Because I think as the weeks go, if those other teams don't offer, we'll start moving up that board. Pinto, moving down. I think I decided to go with Merriman over Pinto because nobody else offered him. And so we just had 5 on Pinto. I don't know, I must have just throwing points at him. Carter, fullback. Not sure we need a fullback. We got offensive line. Not really a need. Here we're falling behind on Legend Mom. It'd be great to get him. I just don't think it's worth the points. Same with these other linemen here. Armor, we also decided to pull off on, it looks like. So we're just going after 1D tackle. Okay. Sanders is bust, hybrid. Let's check him out. 89 speed. I think he's got to be at that 90 threshold. Just not looking that solid. Farrier, we need halfbacks. He's a power back. He's only 86 speed, 89 excel, stiff arm solid. I mean, he's got solid numbers. But I think with nobody else going after him, we'll keep him as is. Santiago Ventura, I thought we'd get a deep threat here. I think he's only 88 speed and he's going to be off the board. We'll see if we can find somebody else. Fontaine, quarterback. We don't really need a quarterback. He's got a scholarship on him. Nobody's after him. We'll leave him as is. Ahmad Ficken, little scout. He's a power back. Only 86 speed though. Acceleration's up there. I mean, I think we'll stay put on him. I may go after and check out the 4 stars here. Desmond Hatch. It's so hard, nobody else is going after these guys. I don't know if I want to spend points on scouting them, but I also want to know who to target once we do want to go after them. So I think let's get De Beer. See what his initial numbers are. Acceleration 92. His speed looks like it's going to be low. Spec catches up. I mean, it looks like he's going to be regular or a bust, I think. Got 90 speed. Okay, we'll keep him as is. Let's see if Hatch gets any. Okay, he could be faster. 90. Anybody else? Homers, physical. Any other halfbacks? I mean, we're hurting at halfback. We only got 2 guys coming back. One of them is could start. These guys nobody's after. Rollins would be great to get. QBs is Fontaine. Let's try to find somebody I can maybe cut off the board here. Polanco's a 4-star possession guy. Oh yeah, we looked at him already. Tackle, guard. I wonder. They'll take these guys off. Maybe just the center. We're first for him. And he won't be terrible to get. He's a 4-star guy. Kafka, McPherson we need. The tackle, May. Sloman, let's see what we can get out of Sloman here. Speed is up there. 82. Not the greatest. I mean, I don't know. Dingle is man to man. Peter. Let's see where we're at with these guys. I think Armor will come off. We just got to create room for maybe some 4-star guys. We'll see what's recommended here and who has scholarships. Okay, German we were after, we're off him. Baskerville we were after, we're off him. Armor. Asano. Okay, James Gradadaria, no scholarships. 3-star, I thought maybe it'd be a 4. You know what, let's do this. 4-star, let's do halfback. I think we're sitting good quarterback wise. I mean, I liked Elkins playing. I like how he played against Oregon. Cone's elusive. Baskine. I think Cone. Let's make a run at Cone. I mean, we need 2 running backs for sure. And then receiver wise, Remigio. Is there anyone? Williamson. So physical. I mean, I throw over the middle. So physical is probably a better fit than a deep threat. I think I just like the idea of a deep threat. Proctor. I say we go after Williamson. But what would be nice is if we get points on them. Is there anybody we can take points off of? This is what's tough about going after 4-star guys. You really have to. But we got Nieto and Remigio. Sprinkle would be a good get. We made a huge jump for him. Maybe it's Wong. Maybe we pull off him. Do we need to bring in 3 receivers? We got a running back too. I think priority wise, well, let's look at linebackers here. Okay, so we got Donnerson, who's not that good. Below, who's not that good. So linebacker is definitely in need. Oh yeah, we got Miles and St. John. Jeez, we're thin. So then, and like defensive end wise, I think that's a lower priority. So let's go back to Kafka. I think we got to pull off of him. Yeah, I think that's it. I just think need wise, to bring in one running back when we've only got one viable one right now. I don't think we can do that. So we're going to get Cone. Let's get him 25. He's not close to making his top 8 yet, so I think we can get in there. But will 25 do it? Let's see. And then Williamson, the scholarship. We'll go 25 here, and then Cone will get 35. Now, I don't know rank-wise if it matters. If they're at the top of the board or at the bottom. You think it would matter, but I guess prospects don't really know where they stand with each program. But just in case, I want to get these guys up here. Just make sure we got a scholarship on everybody. Okay. So recruiting wise, I think that's it. We're gonna battle here. I feel kind of stretched pretty thin, but we're only in week 3, so we've got time again to target 3-star guys, see how these guys shake out, and then kind of go from there. But I'd hate to give up on these guys because it would be massive gets for us. Let's look at top classes quick. Kentucky jumping out. Oh, but it's only a 3-star and not 2-star. Akron's got 3. Okay, so not much happening. Again, my school wise, let's check this out. I want to look at our playing style, passing wise, we're D+. So 31 current media poll rank, we're 31. Okay. I don't like that you can't pull up all the rankings from the top 25 and just continue on. But I guess you can find it here. At least you can find it. So we're 24 for championship contender. So Josh Jackson did a lot of good work in his first 3 seasons to get us there. But that's gonna do it for recruiting. Let me know. You think I'm spread too thin here? I kind of feel like it. I like that I moved off Kafka and the D tackles. I just don't think they're a priority. I'd way rather get another running back and some good receivers. I think we're thin, especially speed-wise. But we do need physical guys that can go over the middle as well. So I feel good about that move. All right, let's move on. All right, Kennesaw State is in Conference USA. They're going to be a spread team. They're going to run a 3-3-5. They are 1-0. Wish I could see. I guess we can do it. Go back to the first page. But again, scouting, I thought it was going to get better than 14, and I just don't think it did. All right, let's check out some stats, see what we can find out about this team. Okay, so in one game, Kennesaw State, which is a 1-star school, 77 overall across the board. They put up 346 passing yards, 85 rushing, 36 points per game. Okay, so they're a passing team. You could say pass heavy. It's not like they were behind in the game, or maybe I guess they were, but 346 to 85 is significant, I think. Defensively, they've only given up 182, 126 rushing, and 22 points. They gave up 4 sacks and they threw 3 picks. Okay, we like to see that. Or no, sorry. They got 4 sacks and they've got 3 picks on defense. Conversion, third down, 30% only. 0 for 1 at 4th. Red zone efficiency, 2 for 6. Wow. And then on defense, they've given up 3 touchdowns at 3 attempts. So red zone, not their strength through 1 game. It doesn't tell the whole story, but maybe enough. 6 penalties for 52 yards. And I don't think that translates when we play them, because I don't know if Oregon had a penalty. So maybe I got to turn penalties up. All right, then turnovers. Looks like they're +2. They threw a pick, and then they had 3 takeaways with 3 picks. So again, passing, I keep it simple. Try to read underneath and only take a deep shot when they give it to me. So hopefully we can continue that. We did a really good job against Oregon. Again, you didn't see it, but you heard it. And hopefully you could tell what was going on. But we took care of the ball really well at Oregon, aside from that first throw. That first throw, again, was just kind of a panic throw. But after that, I stayed collected, and we did really well. So hopefully more of the same going forward. All right, let's check out the matchup. Okay, by the numbers, 84 across the board against 77 across the board. And then Ledbetter, who had a huge game against Oregon. I think he got player of the week, as did Burleson for the independent schools. But Ledbetter had a great game. 2 sacks, 2 forced fumbles. Really came through big for us. And again, I think with this game, it's a 7 overall differential, but I've been beat by a 77 overall team before, so it's not out of the question. It's gonna be tough, but let's check out their team. All right, so Kennesaw State, the best player is a defensive end. Not many abilities. The duress one, let's find out what that is. Just a normal dev guy here in Jackson Colvin. And we may see what I just thought. We may see some of the guys that Jay Vids Gaming, he has Kennesaw State as his team. So maybe we'll see some of the crossover guys here as we play them. But Jackson Colvin, he has duress. Increases pressure effects on QB. Okay, so we just have to be aware if he's collapsed in the pocket, he can affect our throw and stuff. Oh, so he has quick jump, pocket, disruptor, takedown, but they're all the baseline because they don't show up here. But he has a potential to get those. I don't know if I realized that. How about Kimball? He has knockout, but he could get house call, bouncer, hammer, wrap up. I think I ever put that together. Okay, but Jaden Kimball, second best player in defense, pass coverage linebacker. Probably has some speed to him. Yeah, 86. Pretty good. We've got a good guard here. D tackle. So again, their defense kind of leads the way. Defensive end, D tackle, linebacker, receiver, 95 speed, deep threat. Bryce Dobson. Well, it looks like he's injured. Out 7 weeks. Okay, that helps us. So their best player, probably their big playmaker, is out. Again, a lot of defensive guys up here. Wow. Jalen Houston, 88 speed. Let's go by speed. Okay, so they got a corner at 98. Corner. Dobson we saw. Omayale, deep threat 91. Let's take a look at Ross. And he's got the house call. Looks like he could get the blanket coverage, jammer, ball hawk, or he's close to getting them. Okay, so it says bronze requires 82 man. He's got 79. So it tells you. Okay, so those must be the ones he's closest on. I get that. That's cool. Okay. Let's check him out coverage wise. 79, 72. Not the best coverage guy. He was fast. He would be good in zone. Tackling, no. But then quickness. He's really quick. Wow. Other than that, just kind of average. So, but that kind of works well with how we play. Kind of some underneath stuff. We're not going to test him deep. Maybe just have to be aware of if we do take a deep shot, we're throwing against Hamilton rather than Ross. All right, let's check out their depth chart. All right, QB, they got Radovich, 72 overall, got some good speed. Sure, maybe they go with Matthews. Either way, it's 72 overall. Throw power, 87, 81, so nothing elite there. Running back wise, again, a lot of average. Vitek, not much speed. That's good to see. Well, we got a power back here. He's got the workhorse. Fullback wise, I'm sure they don't use. They're a spread team. Yeah, there's Houston, deep threat. Montgomery's physical. Omayale, redshirt freshman, deep threat. It's kind of nice to look at a team after facing Oregon and kind of see the numbers here. But again, not that it always matters because they could for sure definitely beat us. So offensive line wise, 79, 77, 76, 79. So nobody in the 80s. Defensively, I think is where they have their strength. 89 overall left end, 84 overall right end, and they probably rotate these guys in. They're all solid. 76 D tackle. They're 3-3-5. So only Cadu will play. Again, other guys are rotated in. There's Kimball, 88 overall. Drops to 83 in the middle. 82 with only 80 speed. There's Hamilton, Ross. Rogers is 98 speed. Billingsley, Peters. Safety is going to be Paul. And then Redding and Christopher probably. Run support guys. So not an overwhelming team, but definitely I don't think we can overlook them. I think especially with my abilities in this game, I got to stay focused because this game could definitely be a battle. Kick return James, 87 speed. Punt return kicker punter, 76 kick power, 79, and their long snapper is Ethan Newman. All right, so we got a good feel for who Kennesaw State is. what they like to do. It seems like they're a pass-heavy team. They're a spread offense. Their defense is definitely going to be their strength. They run a 3-3-5, but they've got really good DNs. I think 3 or 4 really good DNs on their line of scrimmage, and their linebackers are good as well. So the defense is definitely their strength. They got speed at their cornerback position. So hitting that deep ball is going to be more difficult. Not that we always do it, but if there's an opportunity, I got to make sure to target the non-fast guy, which I already forgot his name, but I'll be sure to know that come game time. I think it'd be easy to say, oh, we just beat Oregon, 33 to 19 or whatever it was, and so this game should be easy. But I don't think NCAA 14 was that way, right? There's always those trap games where a team less than you always plays above, and I think we got to be ready for that. So again, to go into a game like this, Kennesaw State, we see here, they beat UMass 36-22. Coming to this game and think it should be easy. Things don't go as easy as I think they should be. That's a recipe, for frustration, for tilt, for making bad decisions. And I just got to expect it to be difficult and focus on the things that help me play well. So that's what we're going to do here with Kennesaw State to make sure we take care of business and move on and get to 3-0. As far as strategy-wise, I think we've got the advantage running the ball and throwing the ball. I think the way we throw the ball underneath, crossing routes, I think that plays into the weakness of their defense. Taking deep shots, their guys are going to be able to keep up with us. I think as we, pick over the middle into the sideline, I think we can get some yards after the catch. I think we can run well. Their D-line does look solid, but again, the strength of our team is our O-line. So we'll start by leaning on them and then go from there. It's going to be a lot of, again, stretch plays, running out of the power sets, the I, the weak, the strong, even the single back, even the pistol, pistol strong, I think we've got in there. But we'll find lots of different ways to run the ball. We've got the jet sweeps, a lot of things I'm comfortable with, and it's got to make sure to kind of mix it up, keep their defense on their toes. So that's a quick look at Kennesaw State. Our recruiting is wrapped up. I feel good about the points we have out on the guys we're targeting right now, because again, I think come week 6 to 8 ish, I haven't got a good feel for how that works, when people really start committing, but I'm guessing it's like week 6 to 8 you can kind of see some guys commit, and then we gotta kind of hone in and adjust. But if we can get some guys signed, I think by week 8 that would be huge for us. So our recruiting is looking solid. We've got a good idea of what to do against Kennesaw State. I do have confidence going against them. So that is going to do it for this episode. Again, I hope you enjoyed the last episode, the radio edition. This one, hopefully, you get the video with it. But until Kennesaw State game day, keep gaming, keep growing, and keep celebrating those obscure victories. Game on.